What's up? This is Sam from Overtime.
You got Tom here.
So there's been more big news out of the Big Baller camp today. LaVar Ball announced that he's starting his own professional basketball league for top high school players who don't want to, go in college and play a year and not get paid. And apparently he's offering the top players $10,000 a month to come play for the Big Baller League. So me and Tom just wanted to, hop on and discuss our thoughts on this thing. Tom thinks that's going to work.
This is genius. LaVar, I'm not eligible anymore, but please can I come play in your league? I want to be seen by pro scouts. He's saying that they might play in NBA arenas. Like, this is a sick opportunity for 18-year-old kids to not have to waste their time in college for a year and go play against some real comp. If I was Melo, I'm down.
I don't think it really makes sense mathematically, right? Because he said there's going to be 10 teams and 80 players, so whatever, eight players per team. And they're going to get paid a maximum of $10,000 a month and a minimum of $3,000. But, let's say he needs to incentivize these guys to come play for his league because no one's ever played in it before. So, if he's paying every player $10K a month, then he's shelling out $800,000 a month. And then, let's say it goes for about half the year. So that's $4.8 million. And obviously LaVar Ball is a big baller. He has Big Baller brand. He has other sources of income. But I don't think right now he could afford those $4.8 million. And that doesn't even include paying for jerseys, transportation, etc.
But LaMelo is the biggest draw in the world. If he gets even two other top players, maybe he gets Javon Quinterly or Zion Williamson to play in this league or another top kid, you don't think people are going to watch this and pay money to see these guys play?
But, a lot of these kids, one year at $120,000 is not even worth it for them. If you're going to the A after 1 year and you're going to sign a an 8-figure contract, why does 1 year matter? You might as well go to school. You have your alumni connection. You get to, be on campus and all that stuff. Why would you take a risk with the Big Baller League when it has, proven nothing? You don't know if people are going to show up. You don't know what the other comp's going to be.
At this point, can we trust LaVar? Everything he says ends up happening. Lonzo's going to be a Laker. Done. LaMelo's going to drop out of school and become the biggest player in the country. Done. He's always right anyway, so I kind of trust him at this point. He's a big baller. He's a boss.
So the one thing I'll say is, originally I thought that it'd be an issue because if you're a top high school player, you want exposure, right? That's the main thing you want. And the Big Baller brand, the Big Baller League has nothing set up yet. But then I was thinking, LaVar Ball is elite. No one is better than LaVar Ball at bringing attention to whatever he's doing, right? At first, even like you said, when he was saying Lonzo was going to be drafted by the Lakers, everyone laughed him off, right? But he was on every news outlet saying it. Everyone knew about the Big Baller brand. My mom knows about the Big Baller brand, right? Everyone knows about LaVar Ball and the Ball family. So if there's one thing that I think he has going for him here is that, I would trust him to find exposure and get exposure for who's ever in his league. But whether or not, people are going to go, I have no idea. And you need, a bunch of people to go at once, right? If you're one good player, that's not going to do it because if no other good players join, then you're going to be out. You need a bunch of good players to hop on.
Well, the thing that's really weird at this point is they're saying LaMelo and LiAngelo are still going overseas to Lithuania. If they don't play in this league, then that is just the dumbest thing ever because they're the biggest draws. Everyone wants to see LaMelo play. So if they don't play, LaVar might be screwed, honestly.
Well, okay, but they have a contract that, don't they have I guess they're starting in January, right?
Yeah, they start in early January.
Yeah, so maybe they play for a year or something and then come back and then play in this league.
Maybe. Sam, you played college basketball. Would you have skipped college basketball to go play for the Big Baller brand? So
what I think I would have done is gone, if I had that opportunity, I would have gone and just played for a year and see what it's like. And then if not, you go back to, it's basically taking a prep year. You just go back to the college you were going to go to anyways.
I don't know. I like top players from these past few years, Michael Porter, Marvin Bagley, all dudes who are just in college playing for 5 months before they go to the league. I think making an extra $100K would be great for them and their families. So I'm interested to see what players will join in the future.
And what do you think about G League versus the Big Baller League? Because the G League is the draw of that is it's so close to the NBA, right? Because even though those guys make 26 up to 26K, I think. Something like that, unless you're a two-way player, and these guys would be making a lot more than that, over 100K. So, which one of those would you want to choose?
The G League gives you no exposure. I don't know a single player in the G League other than when Jimmer Fredette played there, but then he left. So The Big Baller Brand, I'm going to pay attention. I'm going to be checking box scores for the Big Baller Brand League. I'm just wondering if Overtime can get a team.